There's a beer right here. That means I gotta review it. And this beer is Captain Stardust from Yellow Springs Brewery. It says Saison on there. And I would like to say, look, I like to see myself as an honest person in these videos. You know, I'm not a professional. I had no idea how to pronounce that or even what that was before this. So it's a French type of beer. It's a very fruity, very carbonated type of beer. And yeah, that's how you pronounce it. So looking at what else it says on here, mindfully brewed by Yellow Springs Brewery in Yellow Springs, Ohio. Not too descriptive of what it says, so that's already kind of maybe going to affect it a little bit. But, you know, that's fine. At least I sort of know what I'm supposed to taste. Carbonation and fruitiness. But that's from a Wikipedia article, so... Let's give this a nice little pour. Looks very crisp and clear. Okay. Looks like almost like the color of a Michelob Ultra for my Michelob Ultra fans out there. So I am a little bit sick, so my nose isn't the best, so sorry if I can't describe the smell too much, but got a little bit on my lip. Tastes, or not taste, it smells almost like a flower. It smells like a flower. Which I don't know, does that, maybe it's supposed to be fruity and I just smell a flower? Maybe it just smells like for a nice walk in a garden, right? There's a beautiful just bouquet of some type of flower. I don't know all my flowers, come on guys. That's what it smells like. So it's a very nice smelling beer, very pleasant to the nose, even with me being half stuffed up. So let's give this a little sip. Ooh, they were not kidding when they said carbonation.
Your Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Okay, there we go. It's starting to differentiate itself. Because I made the joke, how it looks like Michelob Ultra. I was about to say, it sort of tastes like Michelob Ultra. Actually, what is the percentage on this? Is this a very light beer? This should legally tell me. Yep, 6.5% alcohol volume. So nothing too insane, but... So that carbonation that I read about, maybe it's just me tricking my brain, but I swear to God, this is actually very carbonated. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, you can see all them little bubbles just rising to the top. Very carbonated drink. In terms of the taste profile, on that initial sip, I'm not tasting a whole lot. It tastes almost like a traditional like lager type. But once it has time to process with my taste buds and go down my throat, no one clip that, me saying that, I'm getting more of a like very, very light citrus taste to it. Right away, because I want to talk about how I actually feel about it. It's gonna be a 2 out of 10 on the advertised taste, not because it doesn't taste like what it tastes like, or it says, because it doesn't really say what it tastes like. Unless you know what a seasoned beer is, which I mean, I guess I didn't, and maybe that score just doesn't reflect it because you should know what a seasoned beer tastes like if you're reviewing. But hey, I know now. Getting to my personal feelings on it. God, I'm having a real tough time how I feel about this, because one sip I'm like, I could drink a lot of this, another sip's like, it's aight. Like I said, very light citrus taste on the back end, with a more crisp lager taste on the front. And I think, well, we're talking about citrus, it's a little bit bitter at the end too. I mean, I'm getting so many different types of beer, like, in this. For my personal enjoyment, I think it's pretty... I'll go... It's not a 2.5, which would be right in the middle, which isn't a bad thing. I think I'd go with a 3. I'd probably go with the 3 because I do enjoy it a little bit more than maybe some other beers, and I think I'm also interested in just the different tastes I'm getting. Like I said, I'm going from a lager to an almost like very light IPA type citrusy beer, and I do enjoy that. So we'll go with the 3 on my personal taste and enjoyment. Now we got to get into the fun category, which is this dangerous? Can I chug it? So let's get this little chug. I don't know. All my hair is just messed up, guys. My hair is just, it's done. It's done. It's done today. I really couldn't chug a lot more. So it wasn't lying that it's carbonated. And I like to believe that if I didn't read it was, I'd be saying the same thing. Because that was, by beer standards, that was really carbonated. Yeah, that'd be great on those days you're craving a beer. Like, most days, because you're a normal person, you're not alcoholic, you crave like just crisp water. If you're like, oh man, I'm so thirsty. But on some of those days, like, God, an ice cold beer would really do it right now. This would be perfect for that. This would be perfect to crave that. Or to feed that craving. In terms of chugging it though, damn, flavor-wise, it's fine. It's a fine flavor profile. There's nothing offensive. It's not too bitter. It's not too sweet. It's just really carbonated. But I mean, a lot of people are good at drinking carbonated drinks or chugging them. I've seen some people chug like a soda, and I'm literally in tears. Even like in less carbonated beers, I have a bad time chugging. I'll be the first to admit it. Because I'm just in tears with carbonation. So, putting my personal, how I feel about carbonation, or how I handle carbonation, a little bit aside, but still mixing a little bit, we'll go with a 3.5 on the chuggability. Like I said, flavor-wise, easily, you could kill these. Does not taste like 6.5%, which I know for some beers isn't a lot, but I mean, some 6% taste a lot more like 6% than other 6%. I hope that came out right. So now we are going to average those numbers out. All right. So we said that the advertised taste is a 2. My genuine taste and enjoyment is a 3. And the chuggability level is a 3.5. That averages out to 2.83. Overall, good beer. That's very refreshing. I suggest if you're looking for a refreshing beer after a long, hard day of working at the construction site with your fellow construction workers, pick up some Yellow Springs. Pick up Captain Starudust from Yellow Springs Brewery. Very good beer. I would drink it again. With that brings us to the end of this video. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to turn into the next beer review.